What's up, guys? So as the title says, the Pocket Rocket is back. So we got it back. It's over here. We're at one of the best shops around the Dyno Edge. If you got a Mustang and you don't have these guys work on it or tune it, you're fucking up. But anyways, we got the Pocket Rocket back, the new converter. What's up, guys? So Pocket Rocket is back, as you can see here. We got a new converter in it, and we also refreshed the tranny. So it lost reverse. It was really hard to get it into reverse for a while, like trying to back it off the trailer, and then it ended up the trans brake stopped working, which is usually a sign that reverse is given out. So we ended up pulling the tranny out and getting it refreshed by Paul. He's the guy who built it originally. So the tranny had been overheated like once or twice because the tranny fan sometimes would stop working. And then Orlando just drove the car a lot more than the previous owner, and we made a lot of hits and stuff. So it just needed to be refreshed. And at the same time, Chris at the dyno was saying that he thinks the converter was messing up. He thinks that, you know, internally it wasn't coupling correctly. The car was having a lot of trouble spooling. There's a cash days, a little cash days tonight that we're going to be going to. But as you can see, it's pretty cloudy and it's been raining throughout the day. So we're going to go test it now a little bit ahead of time. Just because we haven't made any hits since it was, they barely finished it yesterday, and it's been raining on and off the last couple of days. So we're gonna go over here to the spot and go test it. Other than that, the shop as usual. Mino's car is pretty much just a relic in here. He doesn't really do anything with it. We drive it more than he does in and out of here. And then over here we got the big flex. We got about 40 cans of Ignite. What's up, guys? We're out here at the spot a little before the actual race, so we can get some testing in. But anyways, as you can see, it's pretty cloudy. We got a big storm coming in. It's been moving kind of the other way, but we'll see. Over here it's pretty clear, so they might move the spot, but we're gonna make some adjustments on the car, see what it does. We're gonna turn off the ramp in the beginning and try to slow it down a little bit further out, because it needs more off the hit, but it blows a tire off about 100 feet out. So we're gonna adjust the ramp in it and make another hit. So fucker runs good, dude.
Yeah, I know.
This fucker runs real good. All right, so what's the game plan here, sir?
Make a leak.
All righty, let's go. Sky is blacker than my soul. Yeah, speaking of the enemies right here. What's up, guys? So I just wanted to close this video out, kind of give you guys the rundown of what happened. We entered this cash days. It was a $80 buy-in, so not really that much money. There only ended up being 8 cars, so it was really just 2 rounds, and then you were in the final. As you guys could see from our testing footage, it was really dark out there the whole day. The cloudy, it's supposed to have rain all day pretty much. And the percentage went up from like 8 o'clock at night until midnight, which is right when, the race was about to start. So we were able to get some testing done. Matt was able to really help us out with the boost controller, setting the ramp. That's really the only power management we have is 2-step and the boost controller's ramp. We ended up turning the ramp off until about 150 feet, and then we kind of slowly tried to turn it up more and more. There's not really much we can do with the car since it doesn't have a crazy amount of boost. It's only, makes 7 pounds on the chip and about, 13, 14 out the back. So there isn't a ton of play there. There's not much we can do. So we were able to get it down. It did work. Frank and Beamer John helped us out. He made us a bottle of his prep that worked really well for the conditions we had. So we were able to get him to make us a bottle of prep since we haven't really dig raced with any prep in a while. We had some left over from when the car ran last time, and then we didn't have any now. So he definitely came through with some prep, and we were able to definitely get the car to go down the road. It ended up being, like I said, 8 cars. There was the Calvillos, who have their TT AMG. Their twin turbo 5th gen, and then we had Nico in his built WRX. We had another STI that was like a bolt-on deal, maybe big turbo. I'm not too sure. We had Local Will, and then we had Orlando, and then we had Chris Hyatt. I think he's got a nitrous F body, and then someone else, I can't remember who else ended up entering it, but Orlando ended up getting the bolt-on like STI first round, and ended up being able to get him. So it was a pretty good win. And then Nico went on, and Local Will went on as well. So Calvillos, Nico, Orlando, and Will are definitely the heavy hitters in the group. So it was kind of good that they all went to the second round, but then it made it where we all had to race each other. So then second round, we ended up, it was Nico and the Calvillo AMG, Local Will, and Orlando. And so, we wish we could probably hold off Local Will to the final probably, but we're never afraid to race anyone, and as long as it's a good race, which I think it would have been. Local Will's car is fast. It's one of the faster big cars that's currently around. A lot of the other guys are down, or their cars aren't ever actually out or anything. So he definitely is about the street racing stuff. He has a lot of data, and he's been making a lot of hits this season. So we went into the round. We were going to you know, pretty much keep the tune-up the same and just hope that we had enough to hold them off. You know, which I think the cars are pretty comparable. You know, I think it wouldn't have been a bad race at all. But you know, it started sprinkling, and so we ended up you know, trying to get the round off. It started raining really hard, so they ended up just splitting the pot. Nico in the AMG ended up racing, and Nico jumped, so it was only 3 people left. So they ended up just splitting the pot 3 ways since it rained really hard. So it was like $200 or so, which isn't bad. You know, for one race, really, that's all. We only raced 1 person, so not bad for an $80 buy-in deal. Overall, it was a pretty good event. Nothing too crazy. I mean, it's only 8 cars. There wasn't really much chaos or anything. But other than that, you know, Orlando's car definitely working really good. We're going to be making some content with it like we have in the past. We've just been waiting on that converter and refreshing the transmission, and finally is all back together. Until this car is done and we start testing this car and making this car work, that'll probably be the car that we make a lot of content for dig racing and cash days with. The Corvette pushed the rear main out of it, unfortunately, racing it a couple weekends ago, and I haven't worked on it. I pulled the torque tube out of it, and that's about it. We've been doing some other stuff. So other than that, guys, that's pretty much a wrap for this video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate all the views we're getting and all the love. You know, our Instagram and Facebook are definitely where we post the most, just because the video content, we don't really have a lot of it right now. And we got some videos kind of edited a little bit, but we're still missing a few pieces of them. So if you guys haven't followed us on Instagram or on Facebook, that's where we post a lot more content, just because it's a little bit easier, just with pictures and short racing videos here and there. But other than that, guys, I appreciate all the love and support. Until next time.